Herbert gonna throw on this first play. On throw, right side, taken by Njoku. And he's gonna take this one all the way. 75 yards. Touchdown, Chargers. Using the tight end to get to the end zone. Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. Herbert now on first down. He brings it in, the tight end, Njoku. Now he's loose down the right sideline. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 75 yards. Touchdown, L.A. Throwing on first down is Herbert. That's caught downfield by Hunter. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Right back to Hunter.
Have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target.
On first down, Herbert. Loading up, launching downfield. That is brought in. He will take this one in. 75 yards. Touchdown. On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. To his tight end, Njoku. He works free, right side. And he's going to take this one all the way. 75 yards. Herbert now on first down. That's caught. It's the tight end, Njoku. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 70. From the gun, it's Herbert. He'll get that complete to the tight end, Njoku. And he will take this one in. 75 yards. Touchdown, L.A. Shotgun now for Herbert. He's got his tight end down the field. That's Njoku. And he's going to take this one all the way. 75 yards. Herbert to throw. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 75 yards. Touchdown, L.A. Now it's Herbert. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. And he will take this one in. 75 yards. Touchdown, Chargers. Here's Herbert. Throwing downfield, right side, and it's caught. And he's going to take this one all the way. 75 yards. Touchdown, L.A.
He's lined up one-on-one, and it's a mismatch from the very beginning. He's just so fast, so...
Now, Herbert. This is caught down that right sideline. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 75. Throwing, Herbert. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 75 yards. Touchdown, L.A. Now Herbert. He'll go up top with this one. That's caught. And he will take this one in. 75 yards. Touchdown. To throw is Herbert. That is caught inside the 20. And he's going to take this one all the way. 75 yards. Touchdown, L.A. Throwing now is Herbert. He'll let this go deep. He's got it. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 70. Herbert now on first down. On throw, right side, taken by Njoku. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 75 yards. Touchdown, L.A. Throwing on first down is Herbert. Looking for the home run ball deep downfield. Still going. And he will take this one in. 75 yards. Touchdown. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. He brings it in, the tight end, Njoku. Look at the big man go. And he's going to take this one all the way. 75 yards. Touchdown, L.A. On first down, Herbert. He's got the hookup downfield with McConkey. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 75 yards. Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
Ball is teed up. Chase McLaughlin to do the honors. And away we go from East Rutherford. He's going to return it from a yard or two deep. They crush him right along the 20. That is where their offense is going to take over.
At their own 20-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Darts coming out throwing. And his first offering of the game winds up incomplete. First play of the drive, Brock, you always tell me that's always the start of a new battle, and defense wins round one in this series.
Yeah, and this next down kind of sets the table, right?
Yeah.
You got to now put yourself in a manageable third down after lack of execution on first.
Quick one to the outside by Dobbs. And a good pick up here, managed about 9 on that second down completion.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Now there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. It's on the turf, ball's out, he lost it. Picked up by the Chargers. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. Man, this is a tough ask of your defense so early in a game, Brock, sending them out on short notice and a short field after you fumble it away.
But these are the critical moments defensively. You got to lift. Sudden change. They practice this, and it's your time to put out this fire.
First and 10 from the 32. Here's the first carry for the rookie out of Notre Dame. And this is going to go for about an 8-yard pickup as he takes him inside the 30-yard line. And already we're seeing the mind games they can play with personnel. You talk about this all the time, Brock. Looked like a passing set. Left them some room on the ground.
10, 11, heck, even 20 personnel, doesn't matter. Offensively, you get to dictate the terms. Kind of like those pitchers and catchers that once in a while will pitch backwards. Keep your opponent off guard.
From the gun, here's a give to Love. And dropping that for looks like about a 3-yard pickup. And that gives LA the first.
You know what I like about a second and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down. You know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down. To throw, Herbert. And a good defensive play to knock that one out. So we've got second down.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
Here's second and 10 from the 21. Here's Herbert. Pass is caught at the 9. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with first and goal.
That just felt like a composure play. Quarterback was calm. Receiver did his job securing the ball, and because of it, those chains are moving.
From the gun, Love gets it. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. I'm going to be a little judgy here, Brock. We've got to have more than that on first and goal because now the pressure rises quite a bit to get good yardage or a touchdown here on second.
I don't disagree with you. The only thing I would say is that run, you hope offensively now gets the eyes of the defenders to focus on it, and you could throw a little play-action pass for a tug.
He's got it. And give him about 4, nothing beyond the catch, and hit got there quickly.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Again, here's Love. And he's going to be stopped. Third goal winds up losing yardage. And now, Brock, will they challenge them again on 4th and goal?
A loss of a yard brings up 4th down and goal.
We're back and all set for the second quarter. Charger football. Got a chance to take the lead here as they line up for the field goal. The kick by McLaughlin is good. And they're able to get 3 points off that turnover.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead. A little early momentum with that field goal.
From his own end zone, here we go. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Dart setting in the throw here. Pass caught out right by Golden. And the defender finally gets there, but not before a big gain. 18 yards on that play. And that's going to be good for Bears' 1st down.
That's good for a Bears.
Dart's going to check to a different call.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Throwing now on 1st down. Harrison secures this left side. And give him about 4, nothing beyond the catch. And hit got there quickly.
Harrison Jr.
They're going to read at the line.
It's now 2nd and 6 at their 49-yard line.
Now Dart on 2nd down. Well, that hit arrived just in the nick of time. It's enough to break up the catch and bring up 3rd down.
Kenyon Sadiq, incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 6 yards to go.
Quickly out to the right, complete. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Bears 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here's Dart now. On the move, headed right. Tuli Pulotu. And it's going to be a long way to go now for these guys on 2nd down.
Dart sack. A loss of 12 yards. It's 2nd down.
Trying again following the sack. Dart gets this one to Harrison. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Goes to the hurry up here.
Brings up 3rd down.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. This one's in range, but it gets knocked away. Couldn't connect, and that brings up 4th down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Dart gonna go for it on 4th. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Travis Hunter. And he's making a house call. Pick 6 for Los Angeles. On is Chase McLaughlin for the point after. Send right down the middle and good. And that makes this a 10-point game.
Chargers 10, Bears nothing.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
At their own 21-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Darts back to throw. Running right side by Sadiq. Gets some space around midfield. And he is down inside the 35-yard line. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here.
46 yards. That's good for a Bears.
Changing up the call.
First down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Here goes Dart to the air. Taking a chance to the end zone. And the defender comes away with it. Benjamin St. Juice picks it off. And the Chargers will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line.
Intercepted. The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Chargers getting set. First and 10. Straight ahead this time with Love. He's hit and taken down after a 27-yard gain. And that's going to be a Los Angeles first down.
A gain of 27 on the play. First down, Los Angeles.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Herbert now. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Bears return the interception almost to midfield before the tackle's made. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. First and 10.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Ryan by Golden over the middle. And they make the tackle at the 38. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here.
16 yards.
Offense going audible this time.
Bears first down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Back to throw. Here starts. Right back to him, but he can't make the catch this time. Defender waiting with that hit, forces it out. It's second down.
Complete. It's second down and 10.
To throw. Here's Dart. This one's misplayed and falls to the ground. Incomplete, and now it's third down.
Incomplete.
Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. That one's out and cut on the right side. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds in just in the nick of time if you're a defender. Looks like about a step or two shy of that line to gain. That brings up fourth and a yard. No kicker out there, so instead of a 46-yard field goal effort, they're going for it. They'll go. Here's Dart. He finds Njoku, complete. And maybe the offense out there pays off with a nice gain there on fourth down. It is now first down. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. Now Dart. Buys time, rolling right. Bought some time, a look opened up, and he nails it. Touchdown, Chicago. Kenyon Sadiq, a 21-yard effort. Myers is good on the extra points. And they trail by 3.
Chargers 10, Bears 7. Jason Myers set to kick off.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends on half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. One final shot before the half. And they're not going to get anything done as he's brought to the ground for a snap. That is how our first half will end.
Jason Myers set to kick off.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Love from the pistol. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
All right, short on the marker for the moment, but they've got 3rd and short coming up from their own 44.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
And he's going to be stopped just a couple yards beyond the line, but that is still good enough for the first.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
On the pistol, it's Herbert. Throw right side, caught by Njoku. And they get this down to the 44 before he stops. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down. Herbert. This time they forced the incompletion. Defense was ready after he got him on that last snap. Now it's 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Love now, up the middle. And he's going to squeeze about 8 yards out of that long run. That brings up 3rd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Forward progress stops. Play winds up going for about 6. That's good for the first down. Just continuing to grind him down, Brock. That is exactly what you want to do with a lead like this in the second half. You want long, sustained drives.
Because it really serves 2 purposes, right, Kate? Number 1, it helps you build, hopefully, some points on that board. But
pocket collapsing, and he's going to pay the price. Trey Hendrickson. And that makes it 2nd and very long.
It's 2nd down.
After the sack, Herbert. And that one looked like an interception for a second. Instead, it's incomplete. Defender couldn't hang on to it. 3rd down coming up.
Really had to find a way to get that short completion because now you're staring at 3rd and extra long, and that's a place no QB in this league wants to be.
Lucky to avoid that turnover. Might need some more luck here if they want to convert on this 3rd and long. Here's Herbert. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Intended target there was David Njoku. So that brings up 4th and long.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
4th and forever coming up. They snap it to Herbert. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on down. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Dart setting in the throw here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. The Bears have the ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
All set to go now from the 35. Darts looking to throw. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Chargers are finally tackled after a big return. They're going to have the football beyond their own 30 following the turnover.
The Chargers take over first and 10.
First and 10 from the 32.
32-yard line.
Now Herbert to throw. He's brought down. They got him at the 25. Trey Hendrickson. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Second down.
A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough 2nd and 17. Herbert back to throw. Completed to his running back. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
To the air on 3rd and long. Touchdown, L.A.
Complete to David Njoku. Touchdown, L.A.
McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. And that makes this a 10-point game.
Chargers 17. Bears 7.
McLaughlin has it on the teeth, and he's ready to send this flying. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. Things going well so far. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
At their own 37-yard line.
Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. Here's start now. And this is going to be lost on the hit. Incomplete. Tough to complete it through that traffic and contact over the middle. It's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. This is a heater going deep. He's got it inside the 25. And he has it into the red zone as he reaches that 20-yard line.
43 yards. That's good for the Bears. First down. First and
Working
10
inside the red zone. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Chargers take over once again after forcing his 4th interception of the night.
Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 6-yard line.
All right, one more snap here before our 2-minute warning. Love with it. And he gets a few on the plunge forward. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's a give right side to Love. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with 3rd down and 6 to go.
And it's 3rd down.
Love trying the right side. And they only get a couple when they needed. Well, they needed a good bit more, Brock. That's going to make it 4th down. Well, running it was a long shot, right? We all knew that. And even with that small pickup, still a few yards away from moving those chains.
And I don't mind the run call. I really don't. Those can be very effective in those situations. But that defense, they were up for it, and they hit it before it got started.
And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped.
At their own 44-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. He turns the shallow catch into something more. Give him 8 yards. That sets up 2nd and short.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Darts back to throw.
48-yard line.
And he's going to go down deep on his own side.
Here's the former Illini kicker, Chase McLaughlin, to get us started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. He's past the 30. He will score. Touchdown, Lions.
Touchdown, Lions.
Greetings from just across the New York-New Jersey border in New Jersey at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson up here in the booth. Greg, we've looked at this matchup, talked about the offenses, the defense. It feels like a tight one, and usually what does that mean? Special teams could be a big factor in who gets out of here with the W.
Each week when we come into these games, Mike, we probably do a disservice to just the importance of how much special teams plays a factor in deciding the outcome of these games. And you're exactly right. When teams find themselves very similar on offense, very similar on defense, all the metrics, all the stats,
Now, from the second city of Chicago, head down Lakeshore Drive and you find venerable Soldier Field, home of the Bears. So good to have you with us. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen with you. We've got a couple of teams, Greg, that can make it happen with a defensive front. That's going to be a huge focus on this game.
With the importance of the passing game in today's NFL, Mike, you know how great it is to be able to disrupt that timing and throw off the quarterback's rhythm. And no better way to do that than by being able to get after him, especially with your defensive line. You don't.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Here's the former Illini kicker Chase McLaughlin to get us started. And we are underway in Southern California. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Here's the former Illini kicker Chase McLaughlin to get us started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
And the drive starts with a run from Achane. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
At the 20-yard line.
In motion left comes Williams. To throw is Stafford. Pass complete. George Pickens with it. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39.
It's a gain of 20. And the Texans first down.
Now Achane on 1st and 10. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
They'll send a receiver in motion left. Stafford. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Here's Stafford. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. That early game script that they drew up is working pretty well here on this first drive. Already in field goal range, Charles knocking on the door of the red zone.
You know, Brandon, when we met with the coaching staff, they kind of predicted that they would come out firing like this. I think you and I were a little skeptical that it'd be this easy. But they certainly knew what they were doing in scouting, in preparation, and understanding what their team was capable of.
And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Right back to Achane on 2nd down. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That's going to be caught by Pickens. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that'll bring up 4th down.
A 5-yard pickup. It's now 4th down.
They snap it to Stafford. Hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on 4th. And this defense holds on the night's opening drive. Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 24. On the ground, here's the rookie from Notre Dame. And they're able to get this one across the 35. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard
Charger
line.
football to start. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. They turn to Love on the handoff. And some room to run now. Down the left sideline. And all the way down to the 25-yard line. 39 yards there, a big one.
39 yards. That's another Chargers first down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
On 1st down, here's Love. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
And that's exactly what you want on a 1st down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Here's Love again. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. This will be a loss of 3 and now a much tougher third down looming. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On third down, here's Love. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a fourth down.
No gain on the play. It's
The run
down.
on third and long, so I guess waving the white flag a little bit.
Yeah, and I think sometimes teams are so committed to running the football that they'll take a chance, even in a long yardage situation, to let them know on the other side, this is what we're going to be about today. In this case, they didn't get a first down. But if you're thinking along with them, hey, they might be committed to running it all game long.
The fourth down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
Good starting field position for the Houston Texans here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. That throw taken in by Jamison Williams. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
And the Texans first down.
A shotgun snap for Stafford. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they say it's incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Again, it's Stafford. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have now allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
On third down, Achane. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the first at the 32. So they'll pass on what would have been a 49-yard field goal attempt, and they're going for it on fourth down. Here we go on fourth. Stafford. That is caught. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1.
First down,
Stafford now 7 of 10 here in this first half, and he's got a 1st and 10. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in, and the contact may have come too early. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Stafford. And he comes back with one complete. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. First and goal from the 3. Achane will get down close to the goal line, but not in, as he'll be marked down at the 1. Now a signal and a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. 2nd and goal from the 1. Stafford throwing quickly. Complete out wide. Touchdown! David Njoku in the final seconds of the first half. And the Texans have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. But DeMeco Ryans, even with the defensive mindset, he'll elect to go for 2 here.
The Texans will line up for the 2.
They'll try and run it here. And he is into the end zone. So they get 2 more on the board here just before halftime. And so they run it in on the 2-point try. You know, so often, Charles, we talk about from the offense's perspective what you do on the 2-point conversion. How about the defense? How do they play run versus pass?
It's really difficult for them because I think most teams want to play for the pass. That's what they see most teams do. And so are you able to mass enough people inside if the team decides to run it? Very difficult. I think what you're seeing a lot more now, people blitzing the 2-point conversion. They want you to make a quick decision and make it right now.
There, the offense wins the battle for 2. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. A final shot before the break for Herbert. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the Oregon man, Dylan Thiedemann. And the Texans are going to get the football back as time will run out in this third quarter of play.
Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off.
The Chargers going to get the football first here in this second half, and they trail as we get back underway. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
With all the specialization we have in this great game, at some point the head coach is going to take charge of every group. And I think at halftime, he spent a little time with the special teams coach, said, look, you've got to find a way to get us a big play to help us get back into this.
The Charger drive about to get going. It's been a tight game to this point. What do they need to do, Charles, to break through in the second half and take the lead?
Well, I think the first thing they need to do is thank their defense for keeping them in this game. And, you know, I think the defense is saying back to them, why don't you guys focus on getting some first downs, putting some drives together, give us a little bit of a break here. If we can get some rest, we'll play even better for you. And, oh, by the way, pay off a few of those drives with some points, too.
From the shotgun, here's Herbert. And this, incomplete. He tried to check it down to his running back and nearly had the ball picked.
Lots of incompletions on first and second down. It certainly seems like a reflection of what we've seen so far in this game. The defense, quicker to the punch so far. Let's see if they can get something going here on third down.
Herbert now. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
It's a gain of 21 yards.
Straight ahead running. Here's Love. Has some good hard running there as he'll push his way forward for about 5. Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5. Justin Herbert looking to pass. And this is going to be incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
Out of the gun, Herbert. To the sideline and incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
And no move to get Herbert off the field. They're going for this. They snap it to Herbert. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. He's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers. Travis Hunter, 35 yards. And the Chargers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Herbert and the Chargers staying put. They'll line up and go for 2. They're going to keep it on the ground. And he is not going to make it to the end zone. The defense stands tall, and they're going to hold on to their 8-6 lead. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
And it's 3rd down.
From the gun, here's Stafford. And that is incomplete.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
And that'll be a free 5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error. Stay alert, don't jump early, and give them free yardage.
The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? They are going to go for it. It's Stafford. And they'll find the open man. That's complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
1st down, Houston.
After the run, now Stafford going to throw. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And Stafford's going to take it himself. And he'll get it. He's over for the touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Texans add 6 to their lead. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And that makes this a 9-point game.
Chargers 6.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
It's the 3rd quarter, and they're down on the scoreboard. And while no one wants to hit the panic button just yet, points are a necessity on this drive. What a great way to get set up.
The Charger drive about to get going. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Third quarter now from SoFi Stadium. Here's a 2nd and 10. Here's Herbert. Now this one finds McConkey. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time you wait for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up the first down.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by the Pro Bowl safety, Kevin Bullock. And the Texans are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Incomplete.
Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Now Stafford. That's to the right side and complete to Njoku. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. It's the Texans in control of the football and leading this game as well as we start the 4th. The offense on 3rd down tonight, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This time they face a 3rd and 2. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10.
4-yard gain on the play. First down, Texans.
In motion, the tight end. On 1st down, back to Achane. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I know they've got to be careful not to go to the well too often, but it's a fine line, isn't it? Because sometimes, if you've got success, you want to just keep pounding away.
But no success there. They rallied quickly on the defensive end. In motion goes the tight end. They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. Pickens is there on the crossing route. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And now that sets up 3rd and 2.
A 9-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
They'll run for it with Achane. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
A gain of 2 yards on the play. Brings up 4th down.
They'll go. Achane going absolutely nowhere. They wind up losing a yard or 2. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the 1st down. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Charger drive about to get going. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Throw left side complete. That's Love. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. What can they come up with here? It's 3rd and 7. Herbert. To the left side, he's got McConkey. And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain. They'll run for it with Love. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
It's a gain of 8. And the Chargers first down.
Herbert going to throw. That is caught by Hunter. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Now 1st and goal.
That's another Chargers first down.
Throwing, Herbert. This will be caught at about the 5. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. David Njoku from 8 yards out. And the Chargers go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. McLaughlin now to kick this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
33-yard line.
Now it's Stafford. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. A give, running right, Achane. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. Chargers going to use their third and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. The Texans send the punter out. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. Yards is the distance on the punt there. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. This is 1st and 10. Now Herbert. He'll buy some time right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. Herbert. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and we watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed, too.
Here's second down.
A gain of 2. Brings up second and
Herbert to throw. This is the tight end, Njoku. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 28. And they are able to spike this in time. And that is going to set up a field goal try that one way or the other will decide this football game. So a very interesting final chapter to this proverbial book here in this one, because they were in field goal range, could have won it with a field goal, elect to go for the touchdown. I still don't know what they were doing.
As great as this game was and as dramatic an ending as we had, the post-game press conference is going to be key.
Thank you.